Good evening. You know, hard fought battle. I thought our guys played, hard, for the most part, but um 17 turnovers is too much. Our struggle from the free throw line. It's not a recipe to win, to win on the road. And we got what we deserve.
Coach, how'd you like the fight of your team? It felt like every time Xavier made a run, Providence came back.
Yeah, they battle, for the most part, in a lot of areas. I thought the glass hurt us late. They had some possessions where they got 3 and 4 cracks at it, and but ultimately our turnovers were far too much.
The 3-point shooting kept you in the game. Was it just a message to keep shooting, as much as you could?
Yeah, we're a good shooting team. We've been consistently. But, your offense and defense are married, and if you're not going to marry it with defensive rebounding consistently, if you're not going to marry it with guarding the ball, you can shoot great, but if you give up 57% in the second half, it's not going to do you much good.
Coach, you're 4 for 11 from the line today. They went 17 for 21. How much of an impact was that just for you guys offensively?
Yeah, I think it's self-explanatory. You want to make more free throws than your opponent attempts. They did that, we didn't, and that's the recipe.
What's it like trying to scout for Zach Freeman? He had 25 points. Of course, you've seen him multiple times, but what was it like, his performance out there?
Yeah, he's a great player. He's a great player. Xavier's lucky to have him, get him back healthy and strong. Plays all over the court. He's really committed to playing the right way. And he's one of the best players in this league, and I voted for him all conference.
Coach, what's your message to the team here heading into Madison Square Garden next week?
Yeah, we just said it. 0-0. Every team in this league is 0-0 now. I thought we took a step in the right direction in some ways to get some good mojo headed into the city. So excited to hook it up with Butler on Wednesday at 4 o'clock. What's up, guys?
Hey, Kim. Wondering, we've seen it all season long, but maybe a little bit more here in the last month or so. Just your best ball handlers are turning the ball over. I'm sure the frustration level is difficult, but that's you don't really have a lot of alternatives there, correct?
Yeah. It's not a recipe to win on the road. 17 far too much. 8 from those two guys are 2 guys. It's disappointing. Those guys are trying. They're trying really hard. But we gotta be more sure with the basketball.
Yep. And what was up with the tech at the end? Is it anything said, or is this the mounting fouls? That was the issue?
I think the referee misheard me. I did not say anything disrespectful. I said, that's the same one that I was asking for down here. I said, no, that was a good call, Mike. And I got a technical foul for that. I got nothing for that.
Okay.
I don't know.
Anybody else? I got some more. Anyone speak up?
Kev, I got one. I'll speak up. Kim, I think you held him to like 36% shooting in the first half. What was working defensively, you thought?
Yeah, I thought our rim protection was good in moments and scramble situations. We had some good wall up, some good collisions at the rim. I thought we guarded the ball better once the first half got on. Your defense is usually better in front of your bench. Our assistants, our players are really helping the 5 guys on the court. In the second half, you're on your own. Zach Freeman was really, really good. When we went zone, they got where they wanted. They attacked our switching pretty good, but ultimately, I felt like and really critical moments, it was rebounding for us.
Were Wes and Creased available today?
Yes.
Kind of a tough, probably 5-game stretch for Jaden. Just curious as to what your message has been to him during that stretch.
Yeah, just keep trying to play the right way, as best he can. Take the right shots. He's very cautious. He's very cautious as a player. And a lot of times his turnovers come from, not getting rid of it. He's trying not to turn it over. And sometimes you just want to take what the game gives you, pass to the open man. He'll get better. He'll be better from it. Yeah.
And what did you like as far as your zone? I know you played a little bit of zone against Xavier last time. What did you like about that coming in, and how did you think that looked today? And could we see that maybe a little bit in New York too?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe in New York. It's something we've been doing progressively more and more as the season winds down. We thought it would be, a good way to kind of keep them out the paint. They're really, really good when they get in the paint. And, so, yeah, we thought it could maybe slow them up a little bit. Definitely didn't in the second half. I have to look and see what our zone point per possession was.
Kim, what'd you see today that can carry over to New York?
Yeah, I thought we had some good moments of fluidity on offense. Guys were getting to the paint, spraying it. We had some good opportunities in transition. Some of our ball screen stuff was good. Had some great opportunities at the rim. We had a couple of missed dunks, and a lot of missed free throws. I mean, again, I think, our guys hopefully, will make those. 4 for 11 from the free throw line, 17 turnovers on the road it's not going to win you. So, it kind of story starts and ends there.
And the toughness level, obviously we weren't there, but it seemed much higher today.
Yeah, it was much better. I don't even, yes, it was. It was much better, than it was, for the last 28 minutes or so against DePaul. For surely from Marquette and Georgetown. But not when it mattered. Toughness is making free throws. Toughness is defensive rebounding. Toughness is walling up and not going for shot fakes. But I think our guys played hard. I think they did play hard, which is a good, starting point. But you got to play hard, and you got to be tough, and you got to be smart, and you got to execute.
Kim, I don't know if we'll talk to you before the Big East tournament, but some awards will come out. Just your 2 freshmen this year, just the possibility of them maybe both on the all-rookie team, what they've meant to you this year.
Yeah, they've gotten, better and better. Disappointed in the type of, outcome we've had, from this season. But, just looking down at his stat sheet and seeing 32 minutes for Ryan, 31 for Oswin, for our 2 freshmen. And they struggled in moments tonight. They did. But, all these lessons are going to be very valuable to them moving forward. All right.
Okay, thanks, guys.
You.